from everything I've been chasing. I'm honest and I promise that I got this. I'm launching, all I've wanted has been exhausting. I'll teach you how to harness, control the conscious. You got this, yeah you got this, you gotta want it. Life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Yeah, watch out, I'm fighting hard for the crown. Yeah, no doubt, I'll be the best pound for pound. I'm obsessed with winning, this is my house. So watch out, I'm coming to the top. I vow, yeah, I'm addicted to winning. If that's a sin, I'll be sinning. I'm disciplined when I'm in it, and this is just the beginning. The money, yeah, I'll be printing while helping others make millions. See, I'm not selfish, no villain, but still I'm making the killing. I'm here for greatness, you can't lock me into cages. Deserve to be on stages, I will be the greatest. Do it yourself, I made it. I rock from the basement. I'll take my life into my own hands, my own plan. Yeah, I got a backbone, designing my own program. I'll mentor the next wave of the bravest, so don't be late, I'm about to make changes. Life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Yeah, I'm on man, it's my calling to be the best I can be on the mountain. I see you on the other side, gonna live my best life, pushing on to the thing that is calling. Yeah, I'm on man, it's my calling to be the best I can be on the mountain. I see you on the other side, gonna live my best life, pushing on to the thing that is calling.
Okay, let's actually get this started now to where we can test this. Okay. Oh, Omega, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Alright, I'm just gonna quickly check to see if I can hear you on the stream end. Or you can see if you can hear yourself, that's also an option. Okay, so you are audible, but you're really, really quiet. Let me just turn you all the way up, see if that helps. If not, you might also have to, you know, adjust your audio mix. I'll fine tune it. I'll fine tune it as best I can. This is gonna be one of those where, at the minute, we can just sit and wait, because right now nobody's really tuned in just yet, so we can actually troubleshoot this while while we sit here. Say something again real quick while I just test this. Omega.
Yeah. Yo, is this thing on?
That's what I'm trying to find out, mate. I'm trying to find out if I can hear you or not. Yeah, no, you're still really quiet, so I don't really know what the fuck.
Testing,
Um,
testing, check.
yeah, so we're gonna have to rely on, like, I can't have it to where I'm constantly monitoring uh my stream on my phone, because the audio is gonna obviously come over the headset, over the mic. It's not ideal. Um,
Yep.
North Korea's up to something again. Go figure.
Okay.
Right, so I have
Okay.
sent out invites to a bunch of people. Yeah, now I can hear. Now I can hear me over your mic
Which is weird.
because we're on PC, mate, and it's probably playing over your phone.
Yep. Okay. We're probably gonna be wondering why I'm playing on the early 2000s game.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm about to put the live screen on in just a second. I just wanna. I just wanna largely try to see if there's anything else we can do to try to improve your audio, but I don't think there is. Beyond me
Yep.
turning you up on the desktop audio, but then if I fire off my weapon on the desktop audio, it might then be, really loud when the guns go off. If I end up going out and, having to discharge my plasma rifle, you might just hear pow, 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 instead of, conversation. But let's get the live screen on. Shut that over there now. So, I am going to say this before I put the actual game on screen. Please read the red text. The red text is not there for show. This stream and the game that I'm playing are for ages 18 plus. This streaming game is for ages 18 plus, as it says in red. So you have been forewarned that there will be strong language in the stream. The main reason I'm actually putting that on the screen is I'm sick and tired of YouTube nitpicking my older content and taking it down because it's apparently getting age restricted. It's not for kids. The funny part is I have it where all of my videos should be set to that anyway, because my content is for 18 plus. Those are the games I play mostly. If I find a good game, like say Jedi Fallen Order, I would set that to made for kids because there's not really any swearing in it.
Oh shoot! I can't put my link anywhere. Frick.
Yeah, I'll have to. Yeah, so I'll have to find your link as well. To your Twitch. So I'm joined by Valley Ranger Gaming, also Game Omega. He's over on Twitch. He's live on Twitch. I am live on YouTube. Yeah. So he's currently live on Twitch over there. I'll comment that down. I'll pin that down at the bottom of the stream when the stream is done in the comment section below. For those who are curious as to your Twitch channel. This all being said, of course, you know, I am still somewhat waiting to see if we get any viewers coming in. At the minute, it is a quiet stream right now. It is a quiet Tuesday morning stream on the 16th of January 2024. And right now in the UK, it is snowing. At least in Manchester, where I'm at. So, yeah, there's a bit of weather for you from the UK. It's not raining for once. No, it's snowing.
And for me, greetings from
For you, it's raining sideways.
Greetings from the Eleonora server of Uncharted Wars Online. Those who play that game, good on you.
I'm not gonna lie, like there's a lot of games that I won't touch. Just because they're not my type of game. Like, I'm gonna be brutally honest. Like, I tried playing Skyrim or one of the Skyrim / ESO like Elder Scrolls games. I tried. I just don't like the way it feels. Though that's probably because I've got used to the Fallout 4 style combat mechanics as opposed to
The
Fallout
shield and
3's.
sword.
You know? But I don't like it. I don't like it. It feels too clunky to me. So, let's get the game on, shall we? Because the live screen is just sat there where you can't see anything because it's in the pause menu. So let's get that corrected. So I'm back in Hidden Valley. For those who obviously can tell by me walking through it, if you've played New Vegas. If you haven't, oh well. Now you at least know one map location for New Vegas. I am also aware that quite a lot of Fallout fans are going to be happy to see somebody is still streaming this game, even if it is for a podcast purpose. But speaking of that, I actually need to check my tags. Let me jump over here. I forgot to check my tags. No, that's not it. Go there. Yeah. Click on that. I can't edit that. Well, really? I can't edit that. Can I, oh, there it is. Edit video. Let's open this. Can I edit any of the tags while we're here? Nope. Well, that's annoying. On PlayStation, at least I can set the tags, but apparently on here I can't. I'm just gonna see if I can. Subtitles. Okay, that should be set to English. Should be set to English. Can't say it will be set to English, but it should be set to English. Right, there it is. 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 Tags. Oops. I just clicked on something I didn't mean to click. Hi, Tilapia. I'm just fixing the tags, don't mind me. I forgot to put in the tags. Okay, so as of right now, I have put a few tags in. I need to add another one. I've just noticed I forgot one of the Fallout tags already. There we go. So that's tags added in. Let's save that. That way people can find the stream even if they haven't got access to the link or find the channel yet. That'll hopefully improve our chances of reaching a wider audience with this. So, let's get the actual screen back up. Valley there.
Yes.
Right. So, as you can hear, we have somewhat fixed the problem we were having the past few days. I do apologise for that. We've been trying to figure it out for a bit. We eventually figured it out. So, in terms of recent events, I am aware of quite a few recent events as of late that are going to be discussed in today's stream Brotherhood of Steel Radio episode. It's a podcast type thing if you don't know. Yes, there is actual gameplay. Once again, I've walked into the light because I'm letting the auto walk do my navigation for me. Don't like it when my character makes stupid faces. He's like, yeah, by the way, I'm just gonna randomly make an aggressive face. For no apparent reason. And then I got a punch to correct it. But, so my hidden valley is not vanilla. I am gonna want everybody to know this is not how it usually looks. With the logo, the Steel Brotherhood logo on the floor, bolted to the ground, all the extra consoles and banners everywhere.
Evening.
That's not how it's supposed to be. You know, under usual circumstances, that's not how it is at all. And yes, I thought keep my gun. In fact, I'm gonna put my gun on my back like everybody else, just in case. So right now I'm gonna have a trek through the facility real quick. As you can see here, yet another change. All the signs and that like this, these are not normally here. So we've been hearing quite a lot of rumours lately, and they are concerning rumours to say the least. Now, as was stated last time, there is the return of Grey Fox. That much is confirmed, especially by the recent information we've been getting. So, here's another difference that I'm going to point out: is the Brotherhood logo on the round black circle on the wall. That's not normally like that either. There's Elder McNamara. I actually prefer that guy to Harden. He's less of an ass. For once, the Paladins here are actually with their T51 helmets instead of random T45 helmets. While it was comical, it was also kind of annoying. So, as of right now, we are hearing quite troubling rumours that a certain guy within the Enclave, who will be mentioned soon enough, is up to something, and surprise, surprise, it's Grey Fox again. I'll get into it in a minute. As you wish, Scribe. Just gonna talk away from the Scribe. a bunch of our scribes in here just doing their day-to-day stuff. The funny part is this bunker is awfully small compared to how big it actually would be, but I'm guessing that was a developer choice. Because again, you know, this kind of bunker is huge. Like bunkers like this that were made for the government are massive. They're not small things. They're quite large facilities, and I'm pretty sure the mod that actually adds my safe house adds it to a door that, yeah, it's a door that's usually inaccessible, right? So that would be like the rest of the bunker, but obviously because mods, the most you see of the rest of the bunker is my personal section. So yeah, sorry to rob you of that, but even I don't know what the rest of the layout would have been. To get back to my desk and terminal, we'll then get ready to properly begin. So, the latest bits of information are concerning General Grey Fox, his enclave group that is now calling itself the federal government, and the latest scapegoat, we're gonna call him, of Grey Fox. A guy called ACR. I'm not gonna give his full username because I don't even know his full username at the minute. But from what we've been hearing, this guy ACR is attempting to build an enclave army to get this, take over the wasteland. The guy is apparently going after myself, my group by extension, and no doubt deliberately, President Dash. So, Dash, heads up. Apparently this clown is after you as well, but I don't know what. But yeah, we have been picking up the transmissions between other individuals throughout Appalachia, and we are now relaying what we've heard to you guys. So there has been a lot of radio chatter on non-secure communication lines, including by an enclave group, that this is a legitimate thing. There's also been word of mouth from multiple different sources that are collaborating this story. So it's not just a one person rumor like we initially thought. I've got to be real with that. We did initially suspect it was just somebody trying to drag us into a load of shit. As of now, we can confirm that's not the case. We can confirm it as there are individuals who have no connection to other individuals who are asking the same questions as, who is this ACR guy? What do you know of this ACR guy? So yeah, this is a valid thing. This is a valid thing. Now, from what I'm hearing, and this is what I am hearing, it sounds like ACR's little group, and if he is indeed under Grey Fox, as information indicates, is nothing more than a knockoff brand. It's like a discount Walmart version of EAF. That's the way it's been described to me. It's been described to me as the Walmart version of the EAF. If it is under Grey Fox, though, as I'm believing it is by the fact that I see that Grey Fox is apparently back in the game, then I'm not surprised that it's not a picture-perfect version like it was before. That shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone, though. The guy is, from what we know and from what we have heard, largely using ACR as a puppet, a scapegoat. a lackey who takes the fall. He's the fall guy lackey of the group. But that's just from what we're hearing now. You good, man?
Yeah, just a bit cold, man.
Yeah. Don't mind Valley nearly dying. That's just not, I guess. So, speaking of you, though, Valley, what's your opinion on this whole mess?
It's been more of a situation from what I've been seeing of just people trying to drag up old problems and bring them to the present.
Yeah, but what, like, this ACR guy, what's your opinion of him exactly?
A poser looking for some attention is my full honesty on that one.
Yeah, one of our members would say he's clout chasing. Shout out to Paladin Commander Jason, who's literally the one I was just referencing there with that. But yeah, a lot of this at the minute needs to be mentioned, and I understand that not everybody's wanting to see, or well, hear, this kind of discussion on Fallout New Vegas. This is where I do my streams from, unfortunately, because right now my Fallout 4 doesn't quite have what I want it to have before I start streaming it from there also. For those not in the loop, the current news segment that we're discussing at this minute is to do with Fallout 76. That's why Fallout 76 is tagged. We are also going to mention some Enclave stuff during this, so if you're an Enclave fan, do stay tuned for that. Beyond that, obviously it's largely the Brotherhood of Steel discussing this, so do bear that in mind. Now, my analysis of the information we're being given thus far is that this ACR guy, while he's not currently considered a threat, the guy's definitely trying to make himself out to be more than he is. And he's barking at the wrong people. Now, I do have some funny news in relations to ACR. The guy got his ass kicked by somebody recently. He got his ass kicked, quite literally, by somebody. Because he decided, I'm going to challenge this guy to a fight, and then proceeded to get his ass kicked. So it's kind of easy when you're hearing that to think, this guy's just definitely, you know, attention seeking. We can brush it off as just some clout chaser. But I'd like to highlight here as well that we have reasonable evidence to suspect that General Grey Fox of the EAF, Enclave Armed Forces, is pulling the strings on this guy. And if this is indeed the case, then my honest statement is that ACR is a distraction, a diversion, if you will, from what Grey Fox is actually doing. I might be giving Grey Fox too much credit here, but it's a possibility that we can't rule out, because this ACR guy does not seem like a serious threat. But then the same could be said about General Mudload when he ran Load. Many people didn't initially take him as a serious threat, and he actually started getting people together to attack groups. Like, it was largely the same thing, and people thought he was a joke. He was a joke in the end, but he was a bit of a raving nutcase of a joke. The guy literally attacked people because they wouldn't join his quote-unquote Load Empire.
Well, it seems like that's just a bull overload, the bull honky.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong there. You're not wrong at all there. No, of course. This all being said, you know, we are well aware that we are voicing what many will say has no evidence. But again, this is a streaming podcast where we discuss this kind of thing. If you want evidence, you'll have to wait because I'll have to get a bit more of it before I can do a video from the PS5 where the evidence is put up for you. Now, so far, the only evidence that we've received has been via Discord. I will not reveal who sent it for obvious reasons, but the point here is that the community that they're in is called the federal government. It is an active enclave community on PSN, on Fallout 76, and it is ran by General Grey Fox, and if it's not directly ran by him, he's in there, which is warrant enough for many people to say he's the one in charge. From insider sources, again, not going to name them, it is under Grey Fox. I can't say any more than that, because I don't know any more than that, besides the ACR guy. So that's that. That's that right there. Now, on one of my other streams, I mentioned American Rising 2. I'm not gonna lie, American Rising 1 I found to be a massive disappointment. I'm gonna be really honest. I did play through a bit of it, and I found it to be a massive disappointment. I honestly feel that the guy who made American Rising and American Rising 2, I feel that he did a much better job with his New Vegas Enclave mod, where the Enclave guys were sick and tired of trying to do the same old bullshit, and it failing. I preferred that version of the Enclave where they were actually learning from their mistakes, instead of the, oh, we're just gonna try it again, you know, definition of insanity and all. There's a Sweet Home Alabama joke there for the Enclave if you're not catching the drift of that statement. But this all being said, you know, with ACR and Grey Fox, is, as of right now, we are aware that this guy is actively saying, oh, I'm gonna take out President Dash, I don't care how many guys he's got. He's saying he's gonna take me out. Like, bro, you can't even take one guy in a 1v1. Like, you're not gonna take me either. Because the guy who kicked your ass in PvP, he can't kill me. If he can't kill me, how the fuck are you supposed to kill me? Come on, bro. Stop barking up the wrong tree, because you're just making yourself look like an idiot. That being said, on this topic, like again, we're not going to reveal sources here or anything like that, because that's not what we're here to do. We're here to bring news, not to give up our informants on where we're getting this news from. Speaking of Fallout mods, Fallout London is still keeping my attention, for obvious reasons. If you can't tell by my channel banner, look at my channel banner at the flag that's on the left hand side, you'll be able to guess why, just by that. Now I am going to say this again, and I've said it before, that I feel that London is overused, and I'm not the only person in the UK that says this. or Britain for that matter. Like, I'm not the only person that says London is overdone for everything game related. Right? There's more cities in the UK than just London. You could do far like Cardiff, far like Edinburgh, far like Liverpool, far like Manchester, and so on and so forth. You know, you could get quite a lot of cities from the UK. Even, heck, let's go throw it out there. You can even get Northern Ireland's Belfast in on this. You can get far like Belfast. You know, there's more than just London. The UK is not just London. Oh, how are you doing, sir? Yeah, we're not all gonna speak that posh all the time, but if we do, we're usually doing it either to take the piss or to have a laugh. There are some of us though that do talk like that. I can't deny it. There are definitely some who do, but the vast majority of us don't. We also don't all sound like we can't spell water. We do spell water with a T. It's only the people down near London that can't. Because regional accent and they sound like a bunch of scrubs. Don't get mad at me, Londoners, I'm taking the piss. Calm down. We all know that you've got the political stick up the butt as it is. But have you heard of any recent Fallout mods that have caught your eye?
Probably the Vegas mod Fallout New Mexico, but that's still in progress.
How long has that been in progress?
About a year or so.
Damn, that must be either a really big mod, or they've hit quite the stumbling block.
No, it's a pretty big mod, as in it's gonna be making the entire state of New Mexico in New Vegas.
My honest advice to them is maybe scale it down a bit.
Well, it think think of a mod the scale of the frontier without the incompetence and all the that came with.
Yeah, well, the frontier was an utter clusterfuck.
But this promises to be an actual good mod with some.
Well, so does
I'll
Fallout
use it.
London. So does Fallout London. But here's the thing that I feel I need to remind all viewers is, while yes, a game and a mod may be very promising, do not get overexcited and overhyped. Because when you allow yourself to get hyped ridiculously high, you will see things like Fallout 76 and Cyberpunk 2077 at launch, and you'll be kicking and screaming and bawling your eyes out. Now, I do need to clarify before Valley speaks here. I do need to clarify. I'm not saying all games will be like that. I'm saying that you should be expecting it from certain developers, Bethesda, and you should be prepared for a buggy launch with companies like Bethesda. Now, Valley, I'm going to give the floor to you for a minute now and let you say what you were going to say.
The only other mod that piques me is not exactly a Fallout mod, but it's a mod that I've been looking forward to for the past 2 years. Bring more of Tamriel to those who are in the Elder Scrolls circles. You know that mod and how big it is. I just hope it releases
apparently that's something that's got his attention.
Yeah, it's been. This person's making models from scratch.
Yeah, Fallout London's largely doing that. From what I have heard as well is that members of the Fallout London team were hired by Bethesda, so congrats to those people again. You know, that's definitely saying that they've got the interest of Bethesda themselves. You know, the ones we take the mick out of by calling nonsense stuff. I am very interested to see how it goes. But again, to hit the hammer on the nail, there's more to the UK than just London. I know it's one of our most iconic cities, but Edinburgh is also quite iconic. So is Cardiff. Belfast is, well, it's Belfast, that's it. That's a whole other can of worms.
Hell, I'd probably pay for a game that has their setting in the town of Sandwich.
That'd be a medieval game right there. That'd be a good medieval game right there.
In the town of Sandwich?
Having a sandwich in the town of Sandwich.
Surprisingly,
that town name actually makes me smile. It's great. It's great.
surprisingly, sandwiches are made there.
That's not a surprise. That is not a surprise.
If you're the kind of person that's currently eating your third sandwich at 3 in the morning, you know who you are. There is.
Damn, he's calling you out. Damn.
You owe your 3 in the morning meal to that.
Possibly. If you're in the UK, you definitely more than likely do. Just gonna run that joke as far as it'll go. But again, to come full circle, you know, there are quite a few things going on the Nexus that catch my eye every now and then. I have played through, and again, I have played through the precursor to America Rising and America Rising 2. I did play through that New Vegas mod, and I did enjoy it. Largely because, again, it was not the same old. We're the government. We're going to genocide everyone. I mean, restore America to purity. Fuck off, Hitler, you fucking asshole. We know what your agenda is.
You know what's funny? In 2, it gives you the option to join up with the to incorporate the Institute into the Enclave.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? I'm gonna call it as I see it, which is again, and the stream is probably gonna get took down for the Hitler joke, but again, the Enclave presidents remind me of Hitler. Like, seriously. President Richardson, President Eden with their talk of purity. Nah, you sound like Hitler, shut the fuck up. We know your agenda, Hitler, fuck off, dude. We don't want your shit again, fuck off, seriously. Go back into your grave. Get back into your burned out grave, you little shit. Fuck that guy. Like, seriously, fuck that guy. Because the Enclave has the potential, right, to be, and I've said this before, to be one of the greatest factions in Fallout. The fucking problem is they won't stop being your stereotypical cartoon / Disney villain. They won't stop the goddamn cliche. Like, we get it. You're largely evil. You don't need to be over the top stereotypical. Come on!
The only thing they're missing now is the twirling mustache.
That was my piss take, you know. They're like Eggman as well, you know. Dr. Robotnik twirling his mustache. I am a genius. You're all stupid.
You're a genius who chases a damn hedgehog.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, the funny part is the reason why he's chasing the hedgehog is because the hedgehog's quills give it power, and he wants that power to make weapons and so on and so forth.
In the video games, he chases Sonic because he keeps destroying devices powered by woodland animals.
Again, it's something to do with power. But with the choking segment out of the way, please be advised that is why it says that the streamless review is 18 plus. So YouTube, the warning was there from the start, mate. Get lost. The before you try anything stupid, because I know you're probably going to anyway.
And little Timmy, if you're still watching, this stream is not for you.
I'm gonna be really honest though. Like a lot of the good mods, or the mods that had good potential, like America Rising, they failed. They failed to meet a good expectation. Now, I get it. He was going for a more traditional Enclave approach, but you could have given us a third option within the Enclave where we could, you know, replace both the General and the Colonel with a third good choice. But no, you have to go the stereotypical, again, villain clown route. And it's
I believe
really fucking unoriginal and boring at this point.
I believe 2 gives you that option, but I haven't achieved that one.
No, you're gonna need to choose between the General and the Colonel.
You mean the girl?
Colonel, whatever her name is. Also, your character on GTA reminds me of the General from fucking Enclave America Rising. You look like General Ward. Here's the funny part. He looked like General Ward before General Ward. You owe this man royalties.
One of the EAF's lackeys looked like General Ward.
Not surprising.
I forget what his name was.
But yeah, to go back to the EAF topic, you know, again, if Grey Fox is involved with this, and if he's behind this, I'm gonna say it straight up, dude, quit it. Straight up, knock it the fuck off. Because if we get proof that it is you pulling the strings and doing all this again, yeah, you're gonna have a bad time again, bro. Remember what happened last time you stuck your head up and started causing trouble and stirring shit? So remember what happened last time where all those groups, including mine, came up and were like, hey, fuck off? Yeah, it's gonna happen again, bro. It's gonna happen again. I'm warning you now, if you're doing this bullshit again. It's like Dog says, the Enclave and their Brahmin shit, man. It's like, come on. They got a truck full of Brahmin and they spoon feeding you the bullshit. That's what the Enclave does. They're just, you know, your class A lying jackass genocidal. Oh, Adolf. I'm gonna stop the joke there. But you know what I'm implying just by saying that one guy's name. Like, seriously though, that's the vibe I get. That's how cartoonishly evil they are. They're literally Frollo's version of, you know, Crazy Guys Germany. Where they were all high on perverting and shit. If you know your history, you know I'm on about World War II Germany there. But that's how the Enclave looks, right? That is how they look. And that's not to say that Enclave groups by the fans are going to be that cartoonishly evil group. I have met Enclave groups in 76 that are completely the opposite to that shit.
I found his ID card. Whoever you are, Captain William Arthur White, EAF. You look like a discount General Ward.
He had that though before General Ward was a thing. Other then again, maybe not, because I mean we are talking Fallout 4 here, so maybe not. Maybe he is a discount General Ward. Who knows? But see, this is again the thing. Like groups like the EAF are nothing but trouble to the community. That's like they were literally getting people banned for them building a nice base. Oh, your base has a massive round like castle tower type structure. I'm gonna mass report you and rocket base your camp. Oh, your base is flying. Get the mass reported. Oh, you built an underground base. Let me just mass report you real quick. Oh, hey, you built your base out of foundations. Let me mass report you right quick. Like,
And
bro, let
biggest
people
question-
build. Let people build with their creativity in a fucking game that they have paid for. Seriously.
Full honesty, what in the world is with it was with you guys in your type something psychers? That was weird.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, seriously.
it is again, you know, General Grey Fox and his insanity. You know, the guy was crazy. The guy was crazy. And I'm not saying that to be mean to the guy. I knew the guy back when he was under insomnia. He was a decent guy before he got into power. But once he got into power, the power seems to have gone to his head. And he got cocky and arrogant. And then the community turned on him and put him in his place. And from what I heard, he stopped playing 76 until recent. Now, I'm all one for second chances, right? I believe that people can change. I believe that if somebody wants to change, they will change. If somebody wants to improve, they will improve. You can't force it, but if they want to, they will. And in the case of Grey Fox, I'm gonna just say this, dude. Like, you really have a habit of ending up in the shitter, even if that's not where you're intending to go. I'm gonna get up and go for a walk around Hidden Valley again. Might even go outside. I'll shoot at something. Actually, there's a group of centaurs near the base if you piss it off. And if anybody's wondering what this is, this EC command radio, it is from the Enclave Commander mod. And yes, I am using that to get Brotherhood troops moved about. Because as of New Vegas, the Enclave isn't a thing.
Oh, hey there, Silent.
Bubba, behave, bro. I'm not gonna keep telling you to behave yourself.
Hey, Silent.
See, Bubba's the kind of guy who will occasionally post shit in the comments trying to be funny. And it's like, bro, it's too early in the morning for that shit. Like, seriously. It is too early in the morning for that shit. Give it a rest. Give it a rest. Like, for him, for my co-host, it's like 3 AM. But for me, it's broad daylight.
He's right inside.
Man, I forgot how much the power armor chassis underneath the earlier models would clip at the waist with New Vegas's run animation because of the way that it does it. Man, that is so janky.
To be fair, the game was made in a pretty short time.
To be fair, it was also made using the fallouts of the engine, and they could have just kept the warp style the same. But no, they changed it up. I mean, credit to them, you know, change it up by all means. But at the same time, like, come on, you didn't need to make it do this. Because if you're watching my stream, you can see it where it's clipping through the back of the armor. You're dead. He got stuck on the fence. Little bark scorpion, he got stuck on the fence. The bark scorp got stuck. He got stuck. He got stuck and then I sent him to the afterlife.
And from the looks of the show, this is actually
We're
better
referring
than
to the Fallout TV show here, correct?
Yeah, it looks better than this.
So you're saying that you're looking forward to the Fallout TV show. That's good. I'm not the only person saying that.
Yeah, because
Screw off, you pests!
for once, the West Coast Brotherhood isn't taking them out.
Well, they didn't in the original 2 games either. It was only in New Vegas when they decided, oh yeah, we're gonna have the Brotherhood NCR war, and the Brotherhood's losing. Yeah, judging by the looks of it, we won in the end.
Yep.
You're dead.
And from one of the clips in the trailer,
Yeah, Scorpion, look out. Nope.
from one of the trailer clips, I saw snow, which, woo.
I'm going to be honest, we have actually seen snow in New Vegas. Not by Jacobstown.
Yeah, but I'm talking about, what's called, more snow than, usual.
Again, though, that might not be a good thing, genius.
If one can consider a winter of hours anywhere, can it?
Well, I mean, look at it like this, right? Whenever the Brotherhood of Steel rolls in force, you know there's something there that's dangerous. Like, for instance, the Institute. And I know somebody's gonna scream, they're not dangerous. Yes, they fucking are. They are the reason why there is super mutants running around.
They're also the reason why the Commonwealth Provisional Government
is no longer a thing, yeah. Now, granted, their defense, you know, it was the actions of one individual scientist who decided to jump the gun and try to be a smartass and field test something that was not ready for field testing in regards to the broken mask incident. But here's the thing. The Institute deliberately did the super mutants. They deliberately continued developing the synth despite the clear danger the broken mask pointed out. You know, they carried on that regardless. So when you think about it, right, when you think about it, they are a dangerous group on those grounds. Because again, we're talking about a faction here, right, that doesn't give a flying Brahmin about anybody.
I've always wondered why.
I actually want to see that. Somebody make a Brahmin fly.
I've always wondered why doesn't Fallout 4 give you the option to reform the CPG?
Because you're incapable of doing it.
Like they're basically.
Like, hear me out here, right? Hear me out here, right? The people initially tried, and it didn't work out, and that was when the Minutemen were around. Now, if you want my honest opinion, the Brotherhood of Steel, we give the best hope of long-term stability for the region to actually redevelop the CBG.
Which, from what it's looking like, I'm assuming the Brotherhood's become big enough to where it's branched out its responsibilities a bit.
Again, right? The Brotherhood of Steel, a lot of people don't get it, but the Brotherhood of Steel in Fallout 3, for instance, even tells you that while, yes, the Brotherhood's oaths include protecting humanity, they do not specify to protect every human. Because that's just not strategically realistically possible. To say, oh, you have to protect every human you come across, that's an unrealistic expectation and a bad strategic decision.
But assuming by the event of Fallout 4, considering the fact that if you blow up the Institute, spoilers, although it's a 6-year-old game or something, 6-7-year-old.
Yeah, we still have to say spoiler alert if you haven't played Fallout 4 and 2. Carry on.
Yeah, assuming you blow up the Institute, you see Brotherhood guards replacing the regular guards at Diamond City.
Mod. That's a mod. I can confirm that is a mod.
Really?
Yeah, that's one of your mods, dude. Cause the Brotherhood of Steel and Vanilla, I played Vanilla. They take over the old pre-war military checkpoints, and that's about it. you don't really see them at Diamond City at all. You do see like a small 2 or 3, I think 2 or 3, I know it's 2 for certain, but there's like 2 or 3 of them inside buying supplies from Diamond City. So, you know, that is a thing.
Imagine having to go fetch the Elder's bread.
Don't make me actually make you do that.
That's apparently a thing now. Someone having to go get the Brotherhood's toilet paper run.
Well, no, buying supplies is how the West Coast Brotherhood has done things as well in Lost Hills. That's just how it is.
Yeah, but being the guy who gets sent out must be the most demeaning job ever.
Not really. It's got to get done, and somebody's got to do it. Now, in the Mojave, for instance, they send out people like Veronica, Scribe Veronica, and, you know, others like that. They send them out undercover to go buy food and other supplies that can be salvaged from the world above that the Brotherhood can't necessarily grow in their bunker. Now, my honest response is, if you're in a bunker that doesn't have hydroponics, you might want to start looking into, you know, getting some of that vault tech shit out of one of the vaults, or maybe even moving into one of the vaults, and then supplying your main base from that secondary vault position. Just an idea. You know, the gunners in Fallout 4, right? They see the strategic advantage of that shit.
Although, honest question. Assuming, why doesn't the Brotherhood move?
Yeah,
into...
yeah. Okay, so to quickly go back to 76, yeah, one of the terminals at Poseidon Energy were remotely scrubbed. Yeah. Yeah, but here's the thing, the holotape that the guy made wasn't. And I know for a fact that that was Thomas Eckhart's enclave that wiped that. But I've also got to point out that Thomas Eckhart was very much like a certain Austrian guy who took over Germany and then plunged the world into absolute mayhem. We don't need a repeat of that shit. Right? We don't need the Enclave to repeat World War II Germany. I've said that before and I've took the piss out of the Enclave for it. And I will no doubt continue taking the piss out of the Enclave for that.
My last question is, why doesn't the Brotherhood take over the Galaxy News Station in 4 when you clear it out?
What do you mean? You just throw me off because Galaxy. You're referring to the Galaxy News TV station.
In 4, yeah.
My best response to that is developer oversight.
Yeah, because
like
when
that,
did
that location definitely should have been dealt with.
You
like
need
that.
something?
Yeah, because all the recording equipment's intact.
I mean, it's definitely on the Brotherhood's sweep and retrieve list, but it's not a high priority. That much you can be sure of.
If getting that thing back online was possible, then the hundreds of TVs that are left on are probably gonna be some dude's gonna be wondering.
No. Like, dude, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I have gone through a lot of places in Fallout 4, and terminals can have been wiped by government employees when the bombs dropped, but also some of them are just locked.
Don't tell me you're going to Deathclaw Promontory.
You're watching me, aren't you?
Yeah, don't tell me.
Where the claw at? There he is. Hi, Fugly. Stink! Hi. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hi, Felicia.
I think I might be watching you on delay.
Oh, there's another one. Oh, I one-shot that one. This is why I love PC, right? This plasma rifle I'm using is the one that they cut from the final version of the game. I don't know why it's fun to use. It feels like an actual plasma gun.
It's a developer test gun,
Come
and
here.
it's funny to use.
Come here. Oh, headshot!
The other thing I wish is if they
Bonk.
actually fixed the in shining armor perk, cause you know they didn't actually code reflective surfaces into the game.
To be honest, that should kind of work with this power armor. I mean, look at my power armor. It's shiny as fuck.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, but basically it was supposed to, the more reflective your armor, the better damage resist you get. Except they forgot to code it in.
And people say Bethesda are good at forgetting and making funky shit.
That and the Fallout 3 fuck you door.
That door was funny. And that was in Fallout 4 as well, by the way.
Yeah.
You're dead!
Because the developers ran out of time and decided, fuck it.
Greetings from the Brotherhood of Steel. I come at you with a plasma rifle.
Also, don't mind me, I'm whittling something.
Why did you word it like that on a stream?
Whittling. Okay, taking a knife to a piece of wood and carving something. That's the actual term for it, whittling. What?
But yeah, like, on my stream I usually don't go around actually engaging with combat, but I figured I might as well. I might as well give you guys a bit of action for once. Look at this dumbass. Look at this stupid deathclaw. Look at you. Idiot. Bye-bye.
Honestly, the Europeans in 4 is a lot better than this.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Which game are you referring to, man? Hello.
The Deathclaw model. Yeah, the Deathclaw model in the newer games is a lot better than this one.
Yeah, but the Deathclaws in New Vegas did a lot more. That! Ow! Fuck you!
Yeah.
They were actually more dangerous. Ow! That was the alpha male! You cunt! He smacked me, the cunt!
Which, to be fair, it's not hard for Bethesda to, you know, buff the damage in them, but no.
No, we gotta pander to the soft player. Like, no, the Deathclaw's meant to be an apex killing machine. Make it an apex killing machine, for fuck's sake.
Meanwhile, the player with both Animal Friend and Wasteland Whisper.
My pet Deathclaw. Me, whenever I come across somebody's camp with a pet Deathclaw, alright, where's me mallet?
I
actually used to use hallucinogen gas on the grenades, on the Deathclaws and shit. I was one of those people that would just do anything I could to get the Deathclaw to knocky. Because let's be real, they're an abomination and a threat to everybody else. It might not be trying to kill you, but it will try to kill anyone else.
Unless you specifically press the X tame button.
Well, again, shut up, because the vast majority of people are gonna die to that. But look at this, right? So everyone's like, the NCR is working vehicles. Yeah, but they're driving them on the rims. You're not meant to drive it on its rims.
Like, I get it. Y'all are having a vehicle shortage, but have you seen the hundreds of tires that are, you know, left around?
Yeah, but this is my point. This is my point, right? People are like, oh, we have working vehicles in Fallout. Yeah, but the people using them clearly don't know how to properly use them.
Yeah, like, it isn't that hard, you know, scavenge some of the tires.
And the great cons. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and repurpose them.
And I cannot disengage. That's lovely.
Like, repurposing the tires wouldn't be that hard.
Go away,
Sure,
Carlos. I have no quarrel with you.
Sure, it'll take some effort, but it won't be that hard to run a caravan down south.
See, this is the thing, right? This is the thing, right? We had all the lore about California set, and now Bethesda's launching the TV show that's apparently gonna add more lore to it. It's like, fuck off. If you're gonna
No.
do that, give us a game!
Explore South. How about they explore South California?
Again. Again, give us a game.
Yeah. Hell,
Or shoot me some NCR assholes.
Explore
Outside of
more
New
of,
Vegas. I've done enough of it in New Vegas for a while.
if you really want to go California, try you know a bit south of the border. Didn't America annex Mexico, so might as well explore.
No, they failed.
Yeah, they did annex Canada.
Which, in my honest opinion, doesn't make any sense as to how they pulled that off, but you know, it is what it is.
Let's explore
Every
that
time
place.
there's this bloody sandstorm, I get fucking lost. Without fail. Every fucking time.
A hollow out rock.
I hate this damn sandstorm. So there's the rock. Oh, it's this way. Find my bearings at last. Somewhat. It's somewhere over this way. Somewhere.
Somewhere in the dust.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Hey, at least you're not playing Fallout Dust.
I've done that. I do not recommend it. For one reason.
Yeah,
You can't do half as much of the cool shit.
you had a bad install.
Oh no, I actually beat the game easily enough. The thing is, it's meant to be done on a brand new character,
Yeah.
which is something I didn't do.
That and for some reason none of the story pips propped up for you.
Again, you're meant to do it from a new character.
Yeah.
But no, like when I was going around the area, I did have a few problems. He died here. This way, I have to actually use my pit boy for once.
Hey, but
There it is. There it is. God, I hate this sandstorm. It's hilarious because you'd think by now, surely by now Oregon would have figured out how to navigate in the sandstorm. No. Just like in vanilla. Just like in vanilla. I cannot find where the fuck I'm going in that shit.
Silver Lining of the Frontier, you can do like Mike Burnfire does and just pick a spot in the mod and sit down and do your streams.
In which mod?
The Frontier, he uses the airport as a kind of like a place to talk.
Well, I'm not installing that cancerous mod that was made by a pedophile. Or helped to be made by a pedophile. I'm sorry, I don't care how much of his shit you removed. He was still involved in the mod. Fucking dirty little bastard nonce.
Yeah.
I hope that guy gets what he deserves in prison.
Well, he was drawing art, not the good kind.
We know, but anyway. Yeah, that's my little outside exploration done for now. I'm now gonna go back into the bunker and go back to just doing what I was doing initially, which is talking to all of you and allowing for streamer viewer discussion in a much more secure environment than running around outside. So, to recap on earlier events of what was mentioned earlier, we are aware that Grey Fox and ACR are up to something, and we can't confirm that. We can't confirm that 100% Grey Fox is pulling the strings this time around, but we believe that is the case as he's higher up in the Discord. I will not reveal how we know that, just that there is an informant that we're getting it from. That being said, you know, it's kind of obvious that ACR is being used as a scapegoat, or is willingly being a scapegoat for Grey Fox. That all being said, once again, you know, there is a chance that it is being done as a diversion. So many doors. Yeah, I like closing doors. I like closing the doors. I don't have a mod that closes them for me, so I have to close them myself. I like closing the door though, because then, you know, if say you've got the Legion chasing you like I do, and they open the door, you hear the door open, and you're like, the assassins are here. Great. But hey, Silent, it's good to see that you at least commented, even if it was what the fuck. But again, you know, right now, you know, a lot of the time I'm just sat in this chair with a terminal turned off in front of me, talking to you folks. That's how this will be a lot of the time. Even when my co-host, Valley Ranger, is able to join and discuss, like he is today, a lot of the time it's just going to be me sat in Hidden Valley or sat on the Pride one in the personal quarters, talking to all of you. You know.
Or, on my end, in the Venice Tavern.
I honestly don't get why he's playing an Fallout game when discussing a largely Fallout, but there you go. I mean, at the end of the day,
That's why there's a budget goal under the video. Please, people, help this channel out.
You know, his shit is worse than mine. I'm not gonna lie, right? I'm looking outside my window. It looks like a fucking Christmas greetings card. I'm not even joking. There's snow literally everywhere.
To put it this way, Viper is running a good PC. You know me, I'm running the PC that's next to him in the Fallout game.
Which one, the terminal, or the one with tapes?
It's basically the one with tapes.
I'm running the equivalent of that mainframe over there. He's running the equivalent of this next to me. Although by comparison, you know, my best friend, he's running the mainframe, I'm running the terminal in front of me, and he's running the thing to the right. But yeah, that's the kind of difference it is. It's like, I'm running a mainframe, but my best friend is running a fax. But yeah, the current information coming around about General Grey Fox's enclave group called the federal government, it so far is nothing good. Other than the fact that ACR got his ass kicked, which is absolutely hilarious. I will say that again, that guy getting his ass kicked after picking the fight was quite hilarious. Again, for news purposes, you know, this current enclave civil war, I'm going to call it that because it was an enclave guy that killed another enclave guy. This enclave civil war is very good for my media shit, and thus my content, but it's not very good for the enclave who are trying to make out as we're all on the same side. Clearly not. Clearly not. Current time in the United Kingdom in England. So which will be, you know, across the entire UK the last I checked. So time in the UK right now is 0936, which is 9:36 in the morning. So that's, for those who don't know the military clock or the 24-hour clock, that's 9:36 a.m. Shout out to my friend Silent Gamer over in Canada. How you doing, bro? He might have left the stream by now, but I'm just gonna tell him that. Oh, if anybody's interested in Diablo, Silent is streaming on Twitch with Diablo at some point. I think it's later today, so you might wanna find out what his Twitch is. But yeah, like I get that this is gonna be one of those times where we're sat down and a lot of people are gonna be like, why are they sat in a tavern or in a bunker just talking? Well, the point is, you know, it's largely supposed to be a podcast where we talk, engage with you, the viewers, and give you the latest news that we're aware of from Fallout. I will share this. I am going to say this for those of you who are interested in GTA 5 or vanilla. So not the PC version where there's a shitload of modders and hackers. No, console. So for consoles, there is currently a glitch to get the Gauntlet Interceptor police car. I don't know where they're getting it from, and I'm not going to say how to do it. I know how to do it. I'm not going to say it. For obvious reasons, I don't want to get it fucking patched. My thing here is, I know the Rockstar's gonna know that chew my ear off. Thank you, Tilapia. I know that Rockstar's gonna be chewing my ear off, going, tell us what it is. Well, no. Because I'm gonna say it like this. The reason people will use glitches and shit to get cars that are not released yet is because we're protesting against drip feed. We do not want drip feed. We don't want it. We don't want your drip feed. We don't want the drip feed. Okay? It's not what we want. We don't want it. We never asked. We never asked for GTA content to be dragged out like that. I do. I provide the Brotherhood ranks on the power armor. I do that. I have all of them. I have all of the ones that are currently all of the ones that are currently out on T60 and T51B. So yeah, I do that. So I appreciate the offer. I do already have all of that. One thing that I've said before, and I'll say it again. Right, let me stand up. Is I would love to see this pen in full like this. As an atomic shop item for, you know, Fallout 76. Like the paint, the OG New Vegas style Brotherhood pen for the T51, Fallout 3 variant for the, you know, T45. It'd be nice. It'd be nice to go back to basics with that. Hi Jason, how you doing, bro? Well, yeah, but I don't want to say it because I just don't want to say it. Like I said, I don't want it to get patched. The longer it takes them to figure it out, the better. So in terms of all the Fallout bullshit, you know, a lot of it is largely revolving around ACR at the minute, and it is an enclave, the enclave scenario. So right now, this isn't the official stance of the EASC as of this moment. We are not going to get involved in this matter as it currently does not warrant our direct involvement. It does not currently warrant us to get involved in any way, shape or form beyond what I'm doing now. And the reason being is we just simply don't see this guy as a threat. I mean, if the guy picks a fight and then gets his ass handed to him repeatedly by a guy who can't kill me, then the guy's not a threat to me because he can't kill the guy who can't kill me, so how's he gonna kill me? It's just sound logic at this point, you know? In other news though, again, to come around to mods, Fallout London is scheduled for St. George's Day this year. I'm looking forward to that, despite the fact that, again, London is overdone. I will hammer that out as many times as I can, that London is overused for any game based in the UK. GTA 6 is getting a lot of hype. I have also noticed recently, and I don't know if you noticed this, Valley, but people have been apparently getting leaks from GTA 6 again. Like gameplay footage, like new gameplay footage and shit.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, my response is, I don't want to see that shit, bro. I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see you ruining the story of GTA 6 for me. Like, this is the problem as well with today's gaming scene. This is a big problem, is it's one thing to leak an upcoming DLC and be like, yo, and be cryptic about it. Like that one guy is, Test Funds, for GTA 5. Like, he's doing it right, he's being cryptic, he's letting us guess. But then you get these people showing gameplay. Like, bruh. You know, it is what it is, but again, bro, like, stop it. The game's not even out yet. The game is like excuse me, the game is like GTA 5, where it's, you know, over 5 years old, and they're drip feeding, then yeah, I don't really care about shit getting leaked for online at that point. Because it's not the single player. But when you're leaking the single player, nah. I don't need none of that, bro. Hold on, I wonder, can I access? No. Oh yeah, I can. I better remove that before the scribes fucking kill me for breaking that machine. There we go. Hey Valley, does your computer sound like that?
Yes.
With the clunkety clunk, clunkety clunk.
Yes, it does.
Oof.
Could be worse.
It can always be worse, my friend. It can always be worse. In other news, I do need to actually bring this up. In other news, from what I'd heard, the one group of Brotherhood that we were hearing about with the outcasted guys and McCormick's Brotherhood of Steel Appalachia chapter. I have now named it, officially called it out by name. From what I'm hearing, both sides maybe entering into peace talks to try to resolve the issue. So they are actively trying to be diplomatic and resolve their differences, which is good. I'll keep you all posted as I know more. But yeah, a lot of what I've heard is that the Outcasts are kicking the absolute crap out of the BOS AC under McCormick. So yeah, that's just what I've been hearing. Yeah, I agree with you there, Tilapia, and that's my point, man. Right? Unless you know about the game at the beginning, the more fun it is because you know you get to discover shit. It's like, oh hey, like this is like you know the Miami International Airport, for instance. You know, it's like when we played GTA 5 for the first time. It was like, oh cool, this is sick. The map's huge. I hope that the community's not wrong in saying that the GTA 6 map is going to be enormous. I hope it is. I hope it is. I might be one of the few people to say that GTA 5's graphics, the vanilla graphics on PS5, the enhanced stuff on the PS5 version of the game, I find that acceptable, and I would find it acceptable for GTA 6. Now I know there's probably other people who are gonna go, oh no! You know, they're gonna be like, oh no, like I just did, but you know, kicking and screaming, you know, like he doesn't want better graphics. Yeah, no, I don't want better graphics. And I'll tell you why I don't want better graphics. Right? I'll tell you why, because the better your graphics, the more memory the game needs. I don't want my game to be a terabyte because you want fucking graphics. I don't. So here's a solution for game developers, right? Why don't you, instead of making it where we all have to have the same graphics, you release a free update packet DLC thing for those who want to play in higher graphics than those who want to just play the game in, say, GTA 5 level graphics.
Oh, War Thunder does it.
Yeah, exactly. War Thunder does it. He's not wrong, I've seen it. But yeah, that would be a solution for a lot of people. You know, memory-wise, who can't afford to get an extended memory drive. See, a lot of what I would do in my Fallout 4 is I would not do, and I still won't really do, the story. Because again, I don't want to ruin it for people. And it'll be the same with 6. And I know there's going to be people wanting me to stream them. To stream GTA 6. If there is a director mode in GTA 6, I will probably stream me doing stuff as a cop in director mode. But I will not stream the story. Okay, so I'm going to be honest, mate. To put a parody of Pitbull, if it's defamation, they'll get sued. If it's using his likeness, they'll get sued.
If Pitbull's voicing him?
Nah, if you're going to do anything about Pitbull, make it Pitbull playing Pitbull. Like they had Dre doing Dre. Don't take the piss out of Pitbull. Pitbull's Pitbull's a good singer.
Hell,
I like that
if
guy.
if they get Snoop, I will laugh and I will be
Snoop
enjoyed.
D-O double G.
But from what I've heard, it's apparently T-Pain.
Again, though, I don't want to know that. And I say that on stream. I don't want to know who's in it. I don't want to know who the actors are till the game comes out. And the reason I say that is I don't want too much to be spoiled.
Hell,
You know,
I'm pretty
but
sure if Tupac was still around, he'd be in 5.
Tupac. That's a good point.
If he was still around, he probably would have appeared in 5 as a cameo.
Not necessarily. Yeah,
Well,
yeah, so Tupac died a long ass time ago, yeah. You know, a lot of us know who he is from his songs. You know, he lives on. He lives on through his music.
Yeah,
Look, see what I hate about New Vegas and 3? Look at my character, he's randomly got a fucking dumbass face that he's doing for no apparent fucking reason.
Your character looks like he has nothing up there.
I know, I fixed the problem. Like, if you look at my character, he does resemble Colonel Lotto.
It looks like you have nothing going on up there.
Well, I mean, the character is an avatar, genius. Of course, the avatars would stare with a blank expression. They all do that. Even yours.
And that's why I keep the helmet on.
Yeah, but the difference is I'm in a bunker. I'm not really doing anything. You know, I'm not gonna keep my helmet on in a bunker where I'm surrounded by my brothers and sisters of steel. There's no need. Also, again, I'd like to point out, you know, when power armor was, you know, an outfit, you could sit in chairs. I'm doing it like in stream, and it doesn't make any sense unless you're telling me these chairs were specifically made for power armor.
Then I would definitely like to see a power armor chair.
And other than ones inside the vertebrates in the VBO2 troop transports, I know that those are power armor chairs. Unless Bethesda is retconning the VBO2 to the Fallout 4 vertebrate, in which case that sucks. That sucks more than a vacuum cleaner.
Although the show is stating it's the one like in Fallout 4.
What, the VBO2?
The one we usually see in Fallout 4.
Yeah, I'm on about the VBO2. The one that the Enclave uses and the NCR has, the Brotherhood has. You know, the one in New Vegas and Fallout 3, I'm on about that one.
Oh, you know, I'm talking about the one that's not the bug one.
Yeah, no, I'm on about the VBO2 vertebrate, not the fucking VBO1. Love that gun. You know, it's one of those things. Like, I really need I really need a way to label these. Fuck it, I'm just gonna all my spare parts in a sec, won't you? Do that before you accidentally fucking put your gun away. I've done that more than a couple of times where I've accidentally put the gun away that I'm using. It's like, that shit. But again, you know, it's one of those. It's one of those. Like, it's one of those, again, that comes down to personal preference, because, you know, J-Shock, for one, prefers the way it looks like this. Like, he likes the way they look like this, where they look... Hold on. Yeah, pull the gun out. Where they look like this. You know, where it's like this. But I prefer the way it looks in Fallout 4. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just... Maybe I'm just a simple guy. Who prefers it a simple way. Because power armor in this earlier game doesn't feel like power armor. I've gotta be honest. It doesn't feel like power armor in this game. Oh, there's the Gatling laser I was looking for. I was fucking looking for that for ages. Oops. Mispressed. So yeah, look at this thing. Let me actually run through the whole... Move. I'm gonna go in here and I'm just gonna fire at you. All the way through the bunker. But look at this, right? You see the green energy packs on the back? The green cylinders? New Vegas had green lasers. Before green lasers were a thing. And then in Fallout 76, green lasers are now ultrasight. And while it's nice to have an explanation as to why they're green, it still doesn't explain why they're green in New Vegas. Really shut the door on myself then. Yeah, I'm actually going to sit down with my helmet on for once, so you can see how it looks sat down. This is how it looks sat down. I will say this, thank you to the person who left a like. A lot of my other viewers haven't done so this time around, which is sad, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Going forward again though, like, hopefully I can bring more good news to do with Fallout beyond the you know, the map expansion for 76. Which in my opinion should have happened with the pit instead of expeditions, but again, you know, it is what it is. See you later, Tilapia. So, at 10 AM UK time, we pretty much covered everything. Which again isn't a surprise, that usually happens. That usually happens with this stream. We'll usually cover everything that we need to cover before 2 hours. That's sadly the norm for this. I am gonna say that now. You know, that's sadly the norm for this. That's just how it is. That can't be helped either. You know, when there's not a lot of news to go around, then that's going to happen. That's going to be what happens. That is the inevitability of what's going to happen. Is that's going to be the case. And you know, I get it. It's not necessarily what you want to happen, but that is what happens. So as of right now, I'm going to let it sit at the ham radio. So that I can talk and make it more like the schedule, you know, your regular scheduled broadcast that I usually do in the bunker, where I largely walk between the two. I'm probably going to keep it like this in future streams and occasionally move around. I don't know yet. More than likely, though, I am going to move around. Just because it keeps it interesting somewhat. You know, it's not the same static image for ages and ages and ages. Valley, is there anything that you'd like to say before we close out? Because I'm probably going to close it out in a minute here, because we've been live for like nearly 2 hours, and so far I'm not getting much interaction with the viewers today. So
yeah, same over
yeah, it's a shame, really. Like, we do enjoy being able to talk to you guys. You know, it is part of why we do this. But again, according to... Oh, so there's some news that we actually forgot. According to recent data mines, apparently the DC skyline has popped up again. So that's interesting. I mean, I'm not surprised, given that, you know, DC is between, I think it's between Virginia and... Shit, I'm gonna Google that. Where's my phone, damn it? I'm gonna actually Google that now. So it's bordering Maryland and Virginia. It's like right sandwiched right in between the two of them. So it's not a surprise that from Shenandoah, which is in Virginia, if you look a certain way, you'll be able to see DC. That actually makes quite a bit of sense. But again, you know, that also implies that maybe it'll go beyond Shenandoah in time, and maybe we'll end up reaching the capital wasteland. Now that would be really cool. Having the map where we can go to DC, that would be really, really fucking cool. I just thought I'd bring that up, as it was something we'd actually missed. So there is a bit of good news out there. Granted, it's not as great as many of you are probably hoping, but that's all I've got at the minute. And I don't get told a lot, being the smaller YouTuber. A lot of the data miners go to the bigger YouTubers, you know, like DTD Gaming and so on. Like, I'm largely overlooked. I am largely overlooked on this kind of thing. Again, you know, I can probably find them anyway if I go to the same sources that they go to. But you know, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. You know, that's just the buy all and end all of it. Like I can sit here talking to you guys for hours. It doesn't mean that you guys are gonna enjoy it. DSJ. Let's see if there's anything new that I can notice on DSJ's posts. That is an old one. That's not even a new one. So I can't see any of the newer posts from DSJ. I can't see any of that. Which sucks.
It does suck.
Like, honestly though, again, you know, I'm largely overshadowed with a lot of this shit because I'm a smaller channel. People don't really pay attention to it, which is fine. It's fine. I'm used to it by now. But that all being said, you know, again, there's only so much that I can do for my viewers at this point, you know. So, Valley, is there anything that you want to add in? I know I tend to do most of the talking here.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, see, this is the way this works. I talk the most. He barely says anything, but he still gets content out of it.
Yeah, most of my content requires things I currently do not own.
Let me guess, because your shit went kaput.
Yes.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I'm a War Thunder streamer, people. If y'all didn't know that. Without a hard drive, I can't exactly stream on PC,
No, you'd have to stream from console.
which is annoying.
It's a lot more straightforward than streaming from here. I can say that much.
Yeah.
Speaking of War Thunder streaming, you haven't been remembering to upload your Twitch streams to YouTube.
Oh, shite. Forgot about that.
Yep. Just gonna say that on
Uh,
stream too. Like I'm just casually mentioning that on the fucking stream.
uh,
Such is the choice of being a streamer, though. You tend to forget certain things.
I worry. I really need. I really need to get a henchman.
It's not a henchman. You just really need to remember to do that because you're still on 14 subs, my guy. Like, holy crap! I've gone up. I have gone up. I'm now at 170 subs. Holy shit!
Hey, you're at the threshold where if you get enough viewers, you can start getting paid.
I am well aware of that. Like, here's the thing, right? Me and Andy Rides have always had a little joke about who has more subs. Right now he's at 184. I'm at 170.
And I
No.
got 14.
Hmm?
And I got 14.
Yeah. You're just so far behind that I can't see you for all the dust. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, I can't see you for the dust.
My imager has more subs in this.
Oof.
And my imager can't even make money. I could probably make more money drawing art again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a definite right there, bro. Like that's not even a challenge. Now, I am aware that quite a few people are probably wondering why the screen is locked on the ham radio like that. And it's simple. It's because we are largely just discussing shit as we wind down the stream, and it allows me to uh basically see what you guys are saying without glancing at my cell phone every 5 seconds. Because I will say it again, I'm still running a single screen setup because I need a specific cord for my other screen, for my actual monitor, and I do not have that cable. So until I get that cable, I can't really do anything. Which sucks, but hey, it is what it is, you know. I make the best of a bad situation.
Mhm.
So I get another positive about the way I do this, and I know a lot of people are going to be annoyed at why I do this, but one of the other big reasons I stream so long is because if I was doing it in video format, you would have to watch a lot more videos than you do with a stream. You can just watch the entire stream. Now, on one hand, you know, I could do it in that format, in recorded format, and then have it where it's then split into different episodes. Or part one, episode, like episode 10, part one, part two, part three, part four, part five. Until, you know, until it's done for the 2 hours or so that we stream. And, you know, then you've got each part for that. And then they'd come out over the course of days for the week. I could do that, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. At least not yet. I might be evil and do it at some point. But right now, like I don't really feel the need to do that. You know, I feel that streams are a way to be more honest with what you're doing and what you're talking about because you can't edit out any of the oh shit moments where you go fuck. You can't edit it out because you're live. It doesn't work like that. So you're way more honest, and it's in my opinion, it's that honesty that a lot of streamers and YouTubers are losing because, you know, especially on YouTube, because a lot of YouTubers nowadays are doing edited videos. They're not doing like I'm doing where they're doing streams. They're not doing that. And I do apologize for when my voice keeps getting raspy. I have not had a drink in over an hour. So yeah, I forgot to get my drink before starting, so that's why my voice keeps going weird. In case you were wondering, this is why people we have bottles of juice or something. This is why.
Hmm.
But you know, that's one of the things that a lot of people will notice about my channel is it tends to be more streams than it is episodes. And I understand that, you know, you could say, oh well, if you did your Fallout New Vegas Wasteland patrols as episodes instead of streams, you could edit out the long walks. But again, that defeats the purpose of honesty on the channel. Even if even if I do videos, you're watching the walking. You're watching that walking. As if I'm doing walking, you're watching that walking. I'm sorry to say that's just how it's going to be, so that I can say that I haven't hidden anything from you, that I haven't edited it out. Now, I may release a poll where I ask you guys if you'd like me to edit things like that, but in a way that keeps it obvious that it's edited, and then I might do it that way. I might not. I might not. Because again, you know, I keep saying I'm going to do a poll on America Rising to see if you guys want to see that, and yet I haven't done that yet because guess what? I haven't got around to doing the initial playthrough to have a good idea of which of the two I'm going to side with if I do it. You know? That all being said, we have just gone over the 2 hour mark, 020000. We did go over that a couple of seconds ago, like 30 seconds ago. So, that is going to be it on my end for this stream. I don't know if Valley's going to get in trouble if my audio comes through with the song, but if they have an issue, it is a copyright-free song by Nefx. Copyright song number 220, Rare. That all being said, this has been Brotherhood of Steel Radio. Thank you very much for joining us. Hopefully we can bring some better news going forward. But that all being said, don't feed the outcry. That is all.
I was born to be a fighter, had these dreams and desires. I would be something better, energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning, a pain that keep hurting, a curse is emerging, feel the thirst, keep on working, I won't stop, I won't quit, to the top of this shit, I get lost in the work, sweat dripping, not a bitch,